Hello, Forex Academy members and subscribers. It's me, John, again, here with you on our next video in our trading psychology method and money management series. In our last video, we went over a very classic and profitable trading method, the Ichimoku system, and I hope you guys watched that and enjoyed that and found that useful. In this video, we're going to go over a little bit on risk management and how to apply that to your trading. So risk management is probably, depending where you are in life, you hear risk management all the time. You hear about it in business if you worked in if you work in finance, or for 12 years I worked in mental health, and when they talk about risk management in healthcare, there's so many rules and regulations we have to follow. It's just ridiculous. I remember one of the parts of our risk management was that in the common dining area, because all of our units that I worked on, I worked on a unit called psych rehab, psychiatric rehabilitation. I worked mostly with people who are recovering from schizophrenia, and we had like our own kitchen on that unit, and it could be used for the patients if they wanted something. We had a big cafeteria that they could go to, but we would leave like snacks and stuff in there. Anyways, we had a stupid rule where all of the cooking utensils, like the spatulas, the basters, the big wooden spoons, all of them had to be facing the same direction so they wouldn't contaminate. So the handles could not be facing the same direction or the opposite direction of a spatula. I mean, if you have a rogue turkey baster pointing baster side up instead of baster side down, you might be killing somebody. It's really silly rules like that. But anyways, in risk management, the things we want to be very, very careful of is to be safe. And this applies very much to new traders, because there is a lot of crap out there. Okay, you've probably, on your way to visit this service, Forex Academy, I'm going to assume a great many of you have spent some time trying to find a group or community or an individual, or you've read some books, or you've downloaded some pirated books or videos of trading and trying to figure out how you can be better at it. And certainly, on the education side of trading, there's a lot of crap out there too. There's a huge amount of horrible information. And here at Forex Academy, I am a passionate educator and passionate about giving out information that is going to be helpful. I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to fill you with false hope. I want to be very honest with you about the difficulty of this profession, and at the same time provide a good service for you. And I, if the only thing I get out of this is I have somebody who has mentioned that I've helped them attain profitability, I'll feel so much better, because without going through my own personal struggle story again, I went through hell to become profitable. So if you are struggling, I know where you're coming from. And I bet, just looking on the screen here, you have probably participated in a signal site or two. I did. Or, you fell into the trap of finding something to find out how I made $5,000 a day trading Forex, or only $300 a month, and you too can make $10,000 a month. It's just ridiculous, the stuff out there that they sell to people who are desperate. I hate those things. I hate them a lot. Now, saying that, we'll say like, well, John, what about the signal site here at Forex Academy? I do those signals. There's a couple of us, or a few of us. There's a few of us that issue those signals. So I know what mine are. They're not these. A note about that. Our signals are not like automatic generated and then they just get sent out. Okay, we actually do the analysis and then put in those trade targets, those exits, and those stops, and those profit targets all ourselves. So my trade may not be the same as somebody else's, but we do those signals ourselves. We do not have some stupid, like most signal services have some really crappy crossover system that auto generates an email alert or a text alert out to their subscribers. Just the crappiest thing ever. We don't do that. Money management. You need to think about this for a second, because this is a big deal. Because if you've ever been in a trade, and I excuse me, and I bet you have put on a trade, you have decided you're going to risk 1 or 2% of your account on that trade, which is normal, and then it goes against you, and you think, it might come back, so you move it, and then you move it, and then you move it. Before you know it, you are down 50%. Now, a lot of people think, okay, if I lose 50%, I just need to win 50% back. No, that doesn't work like that. If you have $1,000 and you lose 50% of it, you only have $500. If you want to get $1,000 back, you need to win. You need a 100% gain on that $500 to get back to 1,000. Okay. It's not an equal distance move back. Okay. Losses compound quickly. So don't gamble, and do have a set risk amount. Because trading is all about survival. That's all it is. Trading is survival. It's not about who's going to have the best trade or who has the best series of trades. It's about the preservation of what you have already. And you need to stop thinking about how to grow it and instead learn how to protect it. Okay? We talked about this in the psychology video series, that a lot of the big problem, and one of the things that a lot of brokers do to try and get you to keep trading, is they by default have your account balance visible. So when you're trading and you're looking at your screen, the whole time you're being reminded how much less money you have in your account, or how much money you are losing compared to what you've won in the past. You constantly have this balance over your head. And it's plaguing your trading. Okay? You need to not look at that balance, have a set amount that you're willing to risk, and then go on about your business. Be willing to let that money go away. You need to accept the loss of that money before you even put the trade on, otherwise you're going to lose. I talk about that a lot in the psychology series too. Anyways, trading is about survival. And so I want you to think of it this way. This is a painting of, I believe it's the HMS Victory. It's not that classic painting of the HMS Victory at the Battle of Trafalgar. I think this one's just, it's just sitting there. It's, I don't know what you call it, at anchor, something. But I want you to think of your trading capital like the gunpowder used to fire cannons on a Age of Sail vessel, okay? You cannot shoot it all at once. If you use all of your gunpowder, if you use all your powder, all of your shot all at once, what are you going to do? Your ammunition is money. If during a single battle you commit all of your firepower to just totally decimate your enemy in one shot, what are you going to have left? What are you going to have left? Another opportunity comes along for a fight, and you've just blown all of your ammunition. What's worse? Is what happens to your ship gets disabled, or you just sink? Too often, many new traders commit the majority or the entirety of their ammo for a full broadside, and they have nothing left. And often, when you commit so much, you end up losing that battle, and you don't have any other way to get out other than to sink. All right? Your trade capital is your ammunition. When you have it loaded and ready to go in a trade, or if it's ready to fire, you have to be aggressive with what you're shooting at. You have to adjust for the angle. You need to adjust for the distance. You need to adjust for the amount of the shot, or what kind of shot. You need to adjust for where your profit target is. You need to adjust for where your stop is. You need to be aggressive with the trade and with the planning of it. And then what you have left, your capital, you need to preserve it and protect it. And leave it available for other and better trading opportunities. When we talked about the different the three main methods of trading, the scalping, swing trading, and position trading, we talked about the time frames and how, with the exception of scalping and swing trading and in position trading, we have longer time frames. And so if you commit all of your capital to the euro dollar trade, what are you going to have left if there's an awesome trade that shows up on the euro pound? You're going to have to peel some off, maybe at a loss in one trade. What are you going to do if on one single trade you have almost all of your leverage used up? How are you going to get that back? You need to be defensive with the allocation of the capital that you are trading with. Do not needlessly put a large amount of it at risk. Excuse me. All right? Because trading, again, it's about survival. It's about being able to continue. Because here's the deal. You're going to have days where you lose. All right? You're going to have trades where you lose. You're going to have instances where trades don't work out. I want to use myself as an example if I can find it here somewhere. Scrolling. I need the date. Well, regardless, the point is, okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. So here's my account, and I've got 10 full lots open on the pound long. It's the only trade I have open right now. I've got 2 different entries that I oh, you know what? There we are. I mean, I execute my trades on. I really hate this platform. That's why I use TradingView or I use Optima. But you can see I'm sitting pretty flat and neutral. But I've only got 10 lots open, and compared to my leverage and my risk, I've got plenty to play with. I haven't exposed the entire account to one single trade, and you just have to get used to losses as part of the game. Like this is this month's trading. This is a great, one of the best trades I've had this year was at 20 lots open on a pound short. That was on the 13th. But I had like a $2,000 loss there, $1,600 loss there. You experience losses as a normal part of your trading. But the point is you keep powder dry for the right trade opportunities, and you don't put the entire balance at risk, because otherwise you just lose all sorts of trade opportunities. Because again, trading is about survival. It's about being able to continue to fight, and it's about continuing to win battles so that you can bring home, to keep the naval, the Age of Sail theme going. You have to keep some ammo dry so you can keep bringing home the booty, and that is the point of trading. And yeah, anyways, I hope this video finds you all well. Hope you've had a good trading day or good trading week, or whatever time of the day it is that you are watching this video. And I hope you all have a great and wonderful rest of your week. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.